People ask me why it's taking me so long to transfer to a university. I tell them what they want to hear so I can dodge their disapproval. Earning approval is a tricky thing. You can win the approval of one person while at the same time losing the approval of someone else. We learn how to handle this paradox when we're little kids. The school has lots of ways for a kid to win approval. All a kid's got to do is jump on board the school's vision of success. Join math club, earn a sticker for cleaning up. But it takes a while for a kid to figure out how the school's system of approval works. So, it's first grade, back when everything is pretty innocent. The teacher, she's got us all lined up, and there's this stick next to my foot, and your impulse is to kick the stick, but that's forbidden. In fact, any fidgeting while in line is forbidden. Well, there's this kid in another line, and he's motioning me to kick the stick over to him, and he's a cool kid, so you think, this is my chance to be friends with a cool kid like him. So all these impulses start brewing. Be liked by this cool kid. Kick the stick because it's fun. Be liked by the teacher, so don't move. There's all these brands of approval. So how do you choose? So I look at the kid, I look at the stick, I look at the teacher, and then I re-loop through my options again. The kid, the stick, the teacher. And just as I kick the stick, the teacher is on me. She's yelling, "No recess," and don't even think about crying. She's got me, a good kid, a fretful kid, on display. I'm crying and can't get this crying to stop because it's fueled by so many losses. The loss of being liked, the loss of being good, the loss of being popular, the loss of just being free to be a kid and kick a stick. So, what I learned is that it's better to avoid the circus of approval altogether. It offers no real win at all. So, a kid like me, who is by nature a loner, just decides to stay a loner. If you're a kid like me, who's shy, who's sensitive, who's prone to cry, you're destined to fail in the eyes of the school. The school's got no place for a kid who can't figure out how to succeed. The school is in the business of teaching, training, processing hundreds of kids. Supreme kids, average kids, any kid who's willing to try. There's something for everyone. Honors for the bright, flag steward for the average. If you don't fit into a slot the school's got to offer, the school has no place for you. It has no time for you. The school just bypasses you, overlooks you, excludes you. Take a shy kid. This is a kid who's really, really shy. He won't ask for a bathroom pass, so he pees his pants. He's not brave enough to raise the school flag, to be flag steward. These excluded kids, these kids who are different, they just get marginalized. The school never considers that these kids might be grand. The school is so immersed in constructing its empire of success that it doesn't detect what an alternative success might look like. The school has no urge to issue a value to something that's different. The school can teach a lesson about valuing something that's different. All the kids color Martin Luther King, but if you color in a way that's different, your crayon strays outside the line, that's not permitted. Let's celebrate MLK while rejecting something that's different. Out here in the world, if you're different, you're going to struggle. This world, it's occupied by people who are largely the same. These people, they learned early how to be the same, how to fit in. They know that to fit in, you have to win approval. And winning approval, that's the first step in success. Success, it's the ability to follow a series of steps. These steps form a path. All a person has to do is get on board the path, and he finds himself earning achievements, success. This world is occupied by path-abiding winners whose sheer size installs a standard. These winners, this mainstream, they're in charge. If you're different, like me, I see this mainstream as a mass that's so encapsulated, it's oblivious. No one in that capsule is going to reach out and help someone who's different, who's struggling. It's difficult to be different in a world dominated by the mainstream. It's really difficult when you object to the principles that the mainstream is operating on. The concept that a standard is a strength and a variation is a weakness is troubling. How can society think that it's a weakness to be different? How can society be certain that a person who is different is trivial? Why does society assume that a shy person is empty? What if a shy person is visualizing art, DNA, circuits? Shouldn't society be seeking a person like that? It's almost impossible to live in a society that is so confident in itself, a society that sees this mainstream, this uniformity, as a strength. I have no interest in joining the mainstream, so that puts me in the position of survival. I have to take all the traits I have, these traits that the mainstream trivializes, and I have to construct a life that welcomes these traits. I have to construct a life I can feel comfortable in.